What's happening, y'all crazy motherfuckers? Welcome to another episode of The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. Been a hot motherfucking minute since I did a Skyward Sword video of all things. Yes. By a hot minute, I mean like not since December. I haven't done a fucking Skyward Sword video, which is absolutely insane. But yeah, we making some Skyward Sword progress here. Gonna get through all them Zelda games. See, there's like a select few franchises that I actually care about going through every game, and those franchises would be GTA, Resident Evil, The Legend of Zelda, Super Mario. Yeah, that's pretty much the extent of it. I mean, like, other franchises that I have gone through consist of, like, 3-4 games within the franchise. So, like, Uncharted, The Last of Us, you know, shit like that. But, yeah, I think Resident Evil is probably the main one that I'm, like, trying to like focus on and whatnot. However, I'm playing through like 3 GTA games right now on this motherfucking channel. That would be GTA 5, GTA Chinatown Wars, and GTA 3. You already know your boy's gonna start up on Vice City too. But yeah, these Zelda games are definitely next up after the Resident Evil franchise, because I fucking love Zelda. Let me tell you, after the time comes back, I've played some of those games that are up there as, listed. The Last of Us, GTA 5, some of the best of the time. I played Skyrim, but I thought that was pretty ass. You don't get the point though, you know. I've played like the newer God of War games. So all the games that are considered like really good motherfucking games, they really like it's. They have their own little charm to them, yeah. But like, it's just you really just can't compare with all the time, man. The feeling of fucking running through Hyrule, you play that game and you feel like you're a fucking hero, bro. Like even though like there is other Zelda games, right? Like I don't get that same like vibe from other Zelda games. Like even Majora's Mask, which I have played a little bit of. I haven't ever actually completed Majora's Mask or made it to the first dungeon on Majora's Mask or nothing like that, but you'll get the point. Even Majora's Mask, you know, it's the sequel to Ocarina of Time, and it still doesn't have that motherfucking vibe to it. Like, it still really don't feel like you a hero in that one. Cause let's put it this way, the Ocarina of Time story, that combined with the dungeons in that game, bro, you have just a fucking perfect game right there. Now, if we were to get a motherfucking HD remake of Ocarina of Time, I genuinely think that would be the best game of all time, without a doubt. I'm saying if it's like done right, not like the 3DS version where they just gave it like a pixel remaster and added some new features. I'm saying if we had like a full on like 4K HD Ultra motherfucking 1080p 60 FPS Unreal Engine 5. Maybe make the map a little bit bigger, but not so, not so big that it's like open world like Breath of the Wild is, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, other than that, really, Ocarina of Time in itself is already a fucking perfect game. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and downplay it because it has questionable graphics for fucking 2024, but regardless, Ocarina of Time is a fucking amazing game. Now see, when I had originally played Skyward Sword, right, I had like a little internal debate on what I liked between, what I liked more between Skyward Sword and Ocarina of Time. But now I can definitely confidently say Ocarina of Time is way better than Skyward Sword. Because you get more of that adventurous feeling with Ocarina of Time. Like with Skyward Sword, it's all pretty straightforward. And admittedly, Skyward Sword has a really fucking badass story. But with Ocarina of Time, I feel like the gameplay elements, all the dungeons and whatnot, combined with that story, and the story elements, that is what makes it so fucking good. Because you get a little bit of both. In the game, you got Skyward Sword, it kind of prioritizes the story over the gameplay and over the dungeons and whatnot. And that's not even to say that this game has bad dungeons or anything, I think all Zelda games, all the 3D Zelda games at least, are pretty close to perfect, as close as you can get. I mean, you could make the argument that, of course, Skyward Sword was, built around the motion controls and whatnot, but since the HD version is out, I really don't see any major flaws with Skyward Sword anymore, And no one can fucking sit here and tell me, logically, that the art style for Wind Waker is a flaw with the game. You cannot fucking tell me that the art style for that is a flaw, bro. Again, that's like going to Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask and saying it's ass because of the graphics or something. And you can't tell me that Breath of the Wild is a Zelda game. As much as I'm not a fan of how Breath of the Wild plays compared to the other games, it's a fucking Zelda game. I deal with it. But yeah, again, I think every 3D Zelda game is as close to motherfucking perfect as you can get in video games. I mean, it's like I said, there's only a few games that I can think of that genuinely compare with fucking Ocarina of Time, in my opinion. Those would probably be the few games that compare with Ocarina of Time. I'm gonna say GTA 5 for sure. I got a little bit of a GTA phase going on right now. I've been playing through like all the GTA games. So I'm gonna have to throw GTA 5 up on my list. I'm gonna say Far Cry 5, really motherfucking underrated game compared to all these big AAA titles that are, being popularized. Far Cry 5 has a fucking amazing story, fucking amazing gameplay, and a hot-ass villain, bro. Really motherfucking hot villain. Not only that, but they got fucking 4 hot villains, bro. 4 hot main villains. Just fucking, that's all I need to be convinced to play that game. But, yeah, and other than that, I'm gonna say The Last of Us Part 2's writing is, pretty shitty. Let's be real. There's nothing good about Part 2's story. However, when you put Part 1 and 2 together as, like, one big game, I am gonna say that it is better, or not better, but you know, like on that same level as Ocarina of Time. And I know that The Last of Us has been getting a lot of hate recently, just because it's like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, outdated, I guess. I guess people don't like the fucking gameplay now. But I still, you know, I'm gonna stick by the fact that The Last of Us, especially The Last of Us Part 1, is one of the greatest fucking games of all time. Like I said, up there with your GTA 5s, up there with your fucking Red Dead 2. I will say, is one game that I have failed to get into as of yet is Uncharted 4. And the reasoning for that is because I'm trying to go through that shit on fucking on YouTube, right? But I gotta do some voiceovers for the first 3 Uncharted games first. That's first up. I gotta get some voiceovers out of the way for the first 3 Uncharted games. And that is gonna suck ass, bro. I already know that's gonna suck ass. Yeah, just so y'all know, all these fucking shitty gameplay mistakes here, this isn't me playing. This is my brother playing this shit, and as y'all can see here, he's pretty ass. I mean, you would think that with the way he's fucking aiming here, that this is someone playing with the motion controls. But it's not. That's the thing. There's another thing that Zelda games do really motherfucking good is the bosses, bro. Zelda game bosses are fucking perfect. I can't think of a single boss that I've played in the Zelda games that I haven't enjoyed the shit out of. Especially that motherfucking final Ganon fight, bro. In Ocarina of Time, you got that big ass build up, right? Where you're gonna keep on playing fucking baseball or whatever with Ganondorf. And then, you know, you take him out. You think he's all done for. You have a little escape from the castle. You get 3 minutes to escape from the castle. Alright, yeah, we chillin'. And then get this motherfucking Ganon. This motherfucking Ganon. He's still motherfucking alive after all of that. We get to see that big ass pig from the original games in 3D. But no. This ain't no fucking pig, bro. He looks badass and shit. He got this little fucking, you know, he looks like a fucking monster, bro. No fucking pig. And then from there, you got that little fight with him, right? You gotta make sure you hitting that tail. Oh, and let's not forget that fucking roar right before the fight starts, bro. He does that little fucking roar, sticks his swords up and shit. And then halfway through that motherfucking fight, you gonna go and you fucking Link, the hero of time, whatever. You gotta go and get that fucking sword. And when you got that sword, that's when you give him that final motherfucking blow. But yeah, I think the thing that I don't like about the Ganon fight is that you gotta, not the Ganon part of it, the Ganondorf part of the fight. When you're fighting your human form. It is, you gotta, like, make sure your energy's all charged up and whatnot. Yeah, I can assure you that as soon as the Skyward Sword Let's Play is done, Link to the Past is coming right up, y'all. ASAP when this Skyward Sword Let's Play is done. Y'all is getting Link to the Past immediately, bro. I am not wasting a single second. Y'all will immediately get a Link to the Past. I'm kind of like deciding between the GBA version and the SNES version though. I feel like I kind of want the GBA version for that little bit, you know, the little pixel remaster on it. And then the SNES version, yeah, we'll go. I'm gonna go SNES most likely. I will say I was cooking up some Link to the Past videos before, but I ended up getting a new phone. I lost all my videos and shit, and my files, so I didn't have my save states for it, even if I would have been able to keep the videos. But yeah, it's the only part that's going to suck about Link to the Past is replaying the parts that I've already played through. The first like 3 or so dungeons out of what, like 9, I want to say. Yeah, I did the little tutorial dungeon, and then I went after the first 2 stones out of the 3. None of it was too hard, it was just it took a hell of a lot of time. I'm not gonna lie, it took a hell of a lot of time. I gotta get that little motherfucking crystal up there. There we go, boys. There we go, boys. Girls, ladies, gentlemen. Love the little reveal here for the first, like, actual dungeon of the game. Alright, yeah, the Skyview Temple. As a result, I can't isolate Zelda's aura. You would not be able to track her here. Given the situation, I suggest you look around and see where we should move next. I hope y'all enjoyed this one. If you did, drop a like, hit the subscribe button. I'll see y'all later. Peace out.